What is Kung Fu? Kung Fu is not a sport. Kung Fu is a path. Kung Fu is a physical expression of the soul. Kung Fu is a way of finding yourself. More importantly, the real self. Wise men said, "The time of life not spent in vain is the time of self-perfection." But the majority of people don't understand these words. They spend the majority of their time looking for the immediate happiness. But a person who seriously practices Kung Fu with his bare hands creates the possibility to live a happy life. Modern man, lost in ignorance, is losing the ability to be real. Replacing happiness with comfort and dignity with image, people are simply running on the road to self-destruction. And not money, not education, that they are so proud of, will not save them. Why? Because when the soul is almost dead, laxative won't help. You need a different approach, a different type of medicine that will affect the whole essence of the body. And you need it now. What is this medicine? You will ask. The answer is trivially simple, and you know it. Only self-perfection, while awakening the creative powers, doesn't let the soul die. And it just happened to be that Kung Fu is one of the best ways on this path.
So what y'all really wanna do? Have you ever seen a brother so skilled in Kung Fu? Strike design the resonate, penetrate, come through. If you choose to approach your own doom. Many years of skill, concentration. My peaceful, humble matter is no indication. My power from the thing you might think I'm shouting. Don't go creeping from behind or get struck with a backspin. Slightly paranoid from wars I've been in. Sleek and agile and move just like the wind. Bow from the waist the next minute just do you win. Double kick to your chin in a battle you can't win. Your chest is kind of thin that you ever fight again. The martial of the arts of damage your body parts. Punch you like a shark, golden dragon like you up and take off like Tony Stark.
The styles of golden dragon.
Golden dragon like you up and take off like Tony Stark.
The styles of golden dragon. The styles of golden dragon. The styles of golden dragon. The styles of golden dragon.
It's the end of the road, nowhere to go. Look left, right, high and low. Back against the wall, fighting for the title. Defeated all rivals.
You still cannot overestimate the role of a teacher. Of course, you may test everything on yourself, trying to embrace that which cannot be embraced. But again and again, you will be making the same mistakes, and this will take your whole life. The smart ones learn from the mistakes of others. And if they have a mentor, they become twice as smart in a shorter amount of time because they don't waste time on useless things.
It's the end of the road, nowhere to go. Look left, right, high and low. Back against the wall, fighting for the title. Defeated all rivals. It's survival of the fittest, a fight to the finish. No pain, no gain, no prize, no winner. Just you against the world and it ain't no giving. A handout when you out there slipping. Study hard and pay attention. Ask questions, always good to listen to the teacher when they giving instructions on how to reach your goal. It's all mind, body, and soul. The Golden Dragon Kung Fu School. Ask nothing but heat and more cream about the art of war.
The styles of golden dragon. The styles of golden dragon. The styles of golden dragon.
It's time to get down right now, so put 'em up. My technique karate put you off your feet, bruh. Battle with the titans, gorillas and giants, fighting to the death, a moment of silence. You got a style? I got a style too. Karate, kung fu, and little jitsu. So off with your head with that roundhouse kick. Before you block that, catch the iron fist. There's no time to lose, nowhere to run. Time to fight now, the war is on. You got a crew? I got mine too. So when it's time to get down, they get down too. The styles are. When it's time to get down, they get down too.
The styles of Golden Dragon. The styles of Golden Dragon. The styles of Golden Dragon.
The styles of
Golden Dragon. The styles of Golden Dragon. The styles of Golden Dragon.
Now let the beat ride, let the beat ride.
Remember, you are not just teaching moves to the people, you are bringing them back to reality that they have stopped seeing. You need to tell them that the soul can live only on a path of self-perfection. We also need to tell them that Kung Fu is a universal medicine that is fit for absolutely every person. Only by working hard, he will be able to create value to his personality and will be able to be happy. I don't agree that Kung Fu is not for women, because one of the examples that it is the example of, Golden Dragon School. If we speak globally, we have to remember that Kung Fu is closely tied in with self-knowledge. And I think that self-knowledge can be equally applied to both women and men. One of the bright examples that Kung Fu is for women is the fact that some of the Kung Fu styles were actually created by women. Yeah, to live a life is not that easy. It's not an easy task, and how to live it, whether it's difficult or easy, everyone decides for themselves. And I would advise, everyone to take up Kung Fu, to start doing it. It's an art that allows you to evaluate, yourself in life. When I had my first Kung Fu practice session, I was extremely happy. And I left being very excited. Big muscles or rock hard abs are just a small part of something that people need in life. Overcoming a fear is something that you need to train as well, and fear doesn't go away that fast. Punches and blocks give the possibility to overcome your weaknesses and fears, and that's probably the most valuable aspect of what we do here.
In your spare time, what is it that you do? You find excuses not to do what it is you really, to work, and you find excuses not to work on yourself and do what it is you want to do. You need to overcome that laziness every day of your life, and one way to do it is to practice Kung Fu. Your whole life is one big process, and that is what Kung Fu is all about.
What is Kung Fu? Kung Fu is not a sport. Kung Fu is a path. Kung Fu is a physical expression of the soul. Kung Fu is a way of finding yourself. More importantly, the real self.